I went camping for the first time not too long ago, and it was, the whole point of me going camping was to prove that black people can survive in the woods just as well as white people. So I went with one of my friends. He was black, of course. I'm not going alone in the woods. So, you know, we didn't hop in the car and just be like, let's go in the woods, because that's how most black people get fucked up in the woods. We went on a school organized trip. So you can imagine the kind of people who would sign up for a school organized trip to the middle of the woods. Fucking weirdos. So we went and, you know, we're getting on the bus. So I'm gonna paint a picture for you. So, you know, this is the brush right here. I'm painting the picture. On a bus with a bunch of white people. Machetes, shotguns, pistols, fucking SMGs and shit, and two black people on Friday the 13th. Perfect night for some nigger killing right there. Perfect night for some nigger killing. So, you know, I was freaking out. I was like, I'm not about to die tonight. That's not gonna be my story. I see if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die in an honorable way. I'm gonna die fighting. So I grabbed a can of Axe, I went to the dollar store and I got me a lighter, and I taped the can of Axe to the lighter, or taped the lighter to the can of Axe, and I had me a flamethrower. But the problem was I was a little too trigger happy. So I almost burned down the whole woods, and I almost burned the girl's face off. I saw a bee, and I was like, I'm spraying, you know, that's what, because, you know, I was happy to have a flamethrower too. You know, it's every kid's fantasy to be able to just shoot fire at their own will. So, you know, I almost burned a girl's face off. She was right next to the fly, and I didn't feel any remorse for her. I was like, get the fuck away from me. You know, and then at some point we saw a dude who had a Confederate flag. So me and my friend are walking up to the flag, like, is this really a Confederate flag? So once we get about this close to the flag, the dude comes out of his tent with a machete in his hand and is just running at us and like, get the fuck out of here, you niggas! And I kicked my friend in the ass, knocked him over, and ran for my life. Fuck friendship. I'm trying to survive. And you know, my friend was mad at me for the rest of the time. And then eventually we ended up just sleeping in the cabin. I slept with one eye open because my friend was mad. So, you know, I didn't know what the fuck he was gonna do. He could have threw some shit at me, literal shit at me, or fucking pissed on. I don't know what the fuck he could have done. We ended up leaving that next day and going to another area, another forest, where we were just able to walk around and shit. And we walked around for like 5 minutes, and then we realized that we were lost. And within realizing we were lost, I had to take over. I knew it was my responsibility to take over. I knew I was the only way we could have survived. So I was like, all right, African senses are kicking in. So I went down on the ground, picked some shit up. Civilization is this way. That's where the people are. So I'm climbing trees. I got a whole fucking stick with me, and I'm happy as shit because I'm like leading the whole fucking pack. And I'm like, it's this way. And then eventually I realized my African senses wore off because we came to around like the edge of a waterfall, and I was like, all right, time for someone else to take control because we're about to die. Eventually we got back, you know. My friend will tell the story a whole different way, but I'm gonna leave it at this. Just know that I survived the night in the woods. Black people can do just as much as white people can do. I want to just prove another stereotype. I'm the fucking best swimmer in this room. I still love watermelon, and I still make chicken, but I don't eat chitlins or nothing like that. I mean, who likes chitlins in here? Somebody, come on, somebody just Speak honesty. You like chitlins? You know I'm looking at you. You know I was looking at you this whole time. You like chitlins? You know what? No. Okay. Alright. Alright. I don't want to point anyone else out because I feel like somebody will get mad at me. Don't talk to me like that. So, you know, that's my time. I'm Justin. Justin Crozier.
Thanks, Obama. Justin Crozier, everybody. So, for our last stand-up right now, till we take a little bit of a segue elsewhere, I bring you the one, the only, the legendary, the incredibly shy and timid, but loud, Robert Jones.
Hey, give it up for Eddie Murphy over here. All right, so how's everybody doing? Woo! I hear woo! All right, that's cool, that's cool. So that special time of the month, and the special time of the year is coming, and I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about Halloween, people. Yes, the perfect time to scare the crap out of kids, but this time I'm in my legal boundary issues. Now the reason why I say that is because the parents are scared the hell about me being around their children. I can understand. If you see a guy with a friggin' hoodie over his head and baggy ass sweatpants, and they say to your kids, "Who wants to be any kid?" I'd be scared too. Anyway, there was the one moment I loved about scaring a child is that I was in an army outfit. I was standing there on my front lawn, sitting at parade lights, just looking at children really creepy, just like. Keep in mind, these kids don't know that I'm real. So all of a sudden, I'm still sitting there, I'm freezing my ass off, and this kid comes up, and he goes, Mommy, look at the army guy statue. And so the mother was like, you probably shouldn't touch that, and, you know, what about haunted houses? You know, you don't touch the artifacts. So the kid doesn't listen to his mother. He goes up and reaches me. He's like, "This feels real." And I jerk my head over and I'm like, "You look real too, boy." Scared the crap out of the kid, I'll tell you that. He dropped his candy and I swear to God, this kid booked it like a canyon. Now, at this point, I thought that that mother would come over there and slap the shit out of me. No, this girl just came over there and gave me a high five. Basically saying, "You did a really good job. You did better than me, but now I got some shit to clean up because of you." Speaking of bad shit, crazy things that make you go insane, my sister's in the audience right here. Finally, the devil has awoken and got off her throne to go see her baby brother do the same thing she does on a constant basis. Raise hell. But I swear to God, this woman right here, you don't want to get in the same car with her. Does anybody know about that little coat hanger in the cars? Anybody? Yeah, you all know about that? Yeah, that's our old shit handle. Me and my mother will hold on to that for dear life like we're about to die. Which we are. We're in the same car with her. This woman goes at least 90 miles an hour on the highway. I kid you not, that is the one time in my life I actually shit myself.
96.
96, whatever. Still going fucking hell. But anyway. Yeah, even though she's my sister and all that, I give respect. She's put up with me this entire life for 19 years. You know, she's understand I have my problems and all that, and she probably is now thinking, what the fuck is my brother doing here? I'll tell you what, that's one way to do it. Anyway, another scary shit. My sister's cat would constantly jump on my lap at a worst time in my life. No, I wasn't watching porn. I was playing some Call of Duty, like every teenager does. All of a sudden, this cat jumps on my lap and stares me dead in the face, and I kid you not, if she could speak, she'd be like, "Love me." I swear to God, that'll be the only time in my life I'll drop kick a pussy. Alright, that's my time. Thank you.
One step away on the spectrum from being fully functional.
Fuck you, John.
All right. So, right now we have our next sketch coming up and getting ready for you guys. I think that's all you guys need from me, right? Or do I need to stretch?
Yeah, stretch.
Stretch.
Fam.
Never see a fat guy do yoga?
Now I just hit myself twice.
You guys want to see the downward dog? You guys got problems if you do. There are things that just aren't pretty in this life. That's one of them. I do have health insurance, thank you. Don't do it. So, what do you guys think of JJC Comedy Club so far? Very good. I gotta say, I'm kind of proud. All right, so I think our next sketch is ready. All right, I give you this.
Wow, I'm really excited. You know, to see words you've written, a play you've written, to see it actually come to life on the stage, it's awesome. There's nothing like it.
Right? Yeah. Oh, I am so excited for you. And honestly, I think the musical is very relevant to today.
Yes, it's really on the top of all the kids' tongues. Really, the Eminem, the whole scene, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, and this guy we got
Oh.
to play the lead role, Frederick Davis. He's a master in singing, dancing, hopefully rapping. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
He studied 4 years at Juilliard, studied the Meisner technique under Jeremy Piven. He is gonna be these things, right?
Yeah, I bet.
Sheila, can you bring out our two actors, please? She's the worst. Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Stop for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know you thought that this was a shoot, but this is just formality. So.
This better not.
Oh.
Okay, he's getting angry. We should just get this over with real quick. Gerard, can you come here, please? So, as you know, you are auditioning for the role of Beat Rabbit, the white rapper who comes up from the streets of Detroit. And we really liked your read. We really liked the vibe about you. It's great.
Yeah.
But there's something about you that just isn't meshing with the role of Beat Rabbit in the Ohio.
What do you mean, man?
There's something.
What do you mean?
Okay, you know what? I think I got the perfect way. You're a little pigmentally overqualified.
I don't need you tossing out these big words. I don't need you tossing out these big words.
I'm a little bit overwhelmed by melanin.
Yeah, there's just a
What is
lot.
that?
They're trying to say you're too black.
Is that what it is? Is that what it
That's
is?
not what's going on. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about her, by the way.
Yeah,
That's my
no.
nephew Sheila. He's the worst.
I'm not your nephew, I'm your
don't even
niece.
know.
I'm a
I don't know what's
girl.
going on. I don't pay attention to that side of the room most of the time. But I'm
Michael
sorry.
Jackson said it best. It doesn't matter if you're black or white.
I'm not. I'm more familiar with this early period, but that's beside the point. I think that you would be great in a production of Straight Outta Compton musical. We're gonna be doing that next month. We have Eazy-E, we have Ice Cube, maybe.
I always wanted to play E.
Perfect. That's great. All right. Well, we'll see you then. We'll see you then. Okay. Yeah. MWA is great. It's great. Is it in or in? I'm not sure. All right. So, Frederick, can you come here, please? Congratulations, you got the part. As I said, it was just a quick thing. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do a read, shall we? I want to visualize it. Sure. Can we please, Sheila, can you,
I don't even know what this dick shit play is about.
okay,
The movie
you
experience.
don't need that. The kids love Eminem and he's nice, so come on. It's just,
Yeah, wanna fuck with us, huh? Fuck with us, yeah.
What are you doing with that shit?
It's my mom's.
Well, you better put that shit away before you hurt someone.
Papa Doc has one.
Put it away.
Okay, alright.
Put it down, man.
Whatever.
How's that? How's that?
So just a little bit more aggression.
Aggressive?
Yeah.
Whoa. 4 years?
Shut up. I'm
Oh.
a little taken aback by this gentleman.
Y'all listening for B Rabbit?
Yeah.
I've always seen myself as the real Slim Shady.
You look at, you know what? That's a spitting image, like the hair and the face.
I'm getting
I have great brain.
Yeah, oh, I can see, I can tell. And the thing I like about him is that he appears kind of threatening, but in like a, digestible way, you know?
I don't know why you said that about me,
Yes, I can see, and I can definitely tell that you know your father.
I have to hashtag all my pictures stuck, because that's what I'm about.
That's great, but unfortunately, okay, you know what?
Outrageous.
I think I have a solution, and we've done this before in theater. I think it's time to have a wrap-off.
Oh my goodness.
Sheila, can you sound the wrap-off for me, please?
Fine. Wrap up.
All right, gentlemen, we're pressed for time here. So unfortunately, I can't hear both of your raps, individually. So you're gonna have to rap simultaneously, side by side. So please freestyle rap together, and we'll be able to judge. We'll be able to judge.
All right.
Okay.
I'll give it my best go.
Here we go.
Put it in the cold. Toast.
Coleslaw,
Eat it up.
toss,
Cinnamon
toss,
toast.
toss.
In a bowl of cinnamon toast.
Now, see, this is.
Milkshake.
Hold on. Okay, that's enough. That was the worst thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Both of you are horrible rappers. And I can't believe I ever had my faith in you the first
Are
time.
you serious?
I'm very serious. I'm
I'm
very serious.
way up back to the place.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But, hold on, wait a minute. Who's this gentleman here? We need somebody. We need somebody. The plays tonight.
I'm getting hurt.
Can you come here, sir? I'm sorry, we're kind of in a pinch. We need a rapper. Can you rap?
Yeah, I give that.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm just sitting here taking telling you that if that because he's good. This guy just took place to white, so guess what? It's time to
Really getting
take fun.
Come on.
Congratulations. You two are dead to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on. Please.
I'm severely offended by the use of whiteface in that sketch. I'm sorry. I can't. I mean, as a Jew, sometimes you need to take white pride. All right, coming to the stage next, I give you Thomas Mahon.
What the fuck is up, guys? How's it going?
Yeah.
Try to bring it up a little bit. You guys having a good night tonight?
Yeah.
Everybody's having fun, yeah? Everybody's happy they came out, made the drive all the way out here. You get a little past Bumfuck, just left at nowhere, you get to JJC, yeah? Yeah. You got a pretty mouse, went a little too far. Yeah, it's hard to find this place. Cameron went on a little flashback when we started, and I started having some flashbacks myself, and I flashed back to my first ever porn site. And it's a special place in my heart, like everybody remembers their first porn site, right? It's whitehouse.com, right? Because you have plausible deniability for that shit, right? Like your mom finds it and you're like, I was trying to call the president, and express my grievances as a 12-year-old. I feel like Obama could help me out a lot. What the fuck happened to recess? And my mom makes the worst peanut butter jelly sandwich in the country. Can we do something about this Obama? Yes, we can! Yes, we can! So speaking of presidents, anybody feeling the burn? Feeling the burn next year? Bernie Sanders, 2016? Hell yeah? Hell yeah? Who else is terrified if he actually gets elected? He actually wants to change things and has plans and things that will actually affect things, and that scares the shit out of me. I just got used to Obama change, where we talk about it a lot, and all we do is increase the debt ceiling and get really long lines at the hospital. I was just getting used to that. This is a little much now. Little explanation, I have both anxiety and depression, which is a wonderful combination. It's how am I supposed to call the suicide hotline? Like, I can't talk to people on the phone, I have anxiety. Like, can we get a suicide texting service? Maybe a suicide blog? Like, I can just hide behind the street name. Like, you don't need to know who I am, you just need to know that I'm sad. So, somebody had a camping story. He went camping. Apparently black people can go camping? That's incredible! No, I'm just kidding. One of my good friends actually was black. We went backpacking once. Oh man, that sounded a lot better in my head. but for real though, I had a good friend who happened to also be black. And we went backpacking together down in New Mexico. And we get to the middle of nowhere to this random campsite. And they're at like GPS coordinates. And they let us know, like, hey, just so you know, over here on this ridge, like 100 feet away from your tent, there's a whole den of mountain lions that lives right there. And I'm like, oh, cool, thank you. I'm gonna go in my tent where I'm safe. And I'm gonna sleep like a baby. That's gonna be great. So I did it because I'm retarded. And in the middle of the night, I wake up and I realize, oh no, I gotta piss. Like, when we were out during the day, there was 10 of us, like, they'd see us and be like, no, there's too many, like, it's cool, we'll leave them alone. There's one of you by yourself next to your tent with your dick in your hand, you are fucked. So I couldn't fight it, couldn't put it off, and I just get out of the tent, I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna do this. I start doing my business, and then I hear it. It's like 15 feet away, it just jumps out of the bush. I just hear this little, like, whoosh, as the bushes go, and then I see it poking out in the grass. It's just tall grass, and it's just weaving around towards me. And my whole life is flashing before my eyes. Like, I'm about to lose it right here. I'm 14, I haven't even had sex yet. This is bullshit. And then I hear it again, just like a foot away from me. Just, it was a fucking squirrel the whole time. My next mistake was telling my roommate the truth, so he could then give me the nickname Squirrel Boy. Like, what the hell kind of nickname is Squirrel Boy? It's like Ant-Man's shitty sidekick that never quite made the comic books. Like, my superpower is running out in front of cars and hoping they swerve. I do like to think that I have a regenerative power though as Squirrel Boy, you know, kind of like Deadpool, so I can keep doing it just over and over again, running out in front of all the cars. People are swerving, they're driving down 355 one day, and it's just clusterfuck everywhere. You're having flashbacks of that time some fat kid smashed the shoot button on the asteroid machine. It's just great. Anyway, I think that's about my time. I've been Thomas Mahon, thanks for hearing me out.
They said that you wouldn't get over the fetal alcohol syndrome. The only thing that made his set better was the college president walking past. As the representative from the Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities, I'd like to remind everyone that freedom of speech is a real thing. All right, so next up we have another sketch. Another sketch. Another sketch. Someone hit me in the back. Another sketch. Another sketch. All right. Another sketch.
Thomas, you can set this up for me. Have you guys enjoyed? Oh no! Now you fucked up. You see? It's pretty awesome, right?
Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down.
You might have. Are you surprised? Yeah, I didn't.
My black
I'll
Hawk
fix it.
Down.
Anyway.
Kickstart is affiliated with Donald Trump Schwarzenegger charity for entrepreneurs, also affiliated with hedge funds, and also affiliated with for-profit tree killers roaming the Amazon forest. Hello everyone, welcome to Kickstart Plus, the company that rewards big visions and unique ideas. Here at Kickstart Plus, we pride ourselves on providing startup funds for the brightest young minds.
Hello everyone. Hey. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present my newest invention. It's the optimum experience in slow motion technology these days. I call it Liquid Life. Now, Liquid Life comes with an awesome feature. We not only give you the power to capture those moments, but we also sync those sounds and music that make the moment right. My first example.
I've seen enough.
What do you need?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay. Next example. Okay.
I'm in love with you.
This is art.
Shut the fuck up, Dale.
Understand it.
Art.
What the hell are you eating?
It's homemade.
I would prefer
I'm never buying Kellogg's ever again. Like, I'm just not.
I would prefer you to be eating a bowl of Fruity Pebbles, but I love
Okay,
it.
I'll make that change. That's fine. Okay.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, what did you see the capture in the life of that scene?
I felt
That
moved.
just added.
I just became lactose intolerant.
I felt moved. I cried. I
Thank
laughed.
you. Thank you.
Fucking
What did-
crocodile tears.
Okay. All right. Next example.
Is this appealing to you? Is this something you like?
My dick is inside of me right now. That's how horrifying this is.
I feel like I'm watching jungle cats roam through the Amazon forest.
Yes. Yes. And you can capture this kind of filming experience in everyday
Can I
life.
really?
Yes.
Hold on. What did you call this?
Liquid Life.
No. I think you used a word. You used a word. I want to get back to it.
Art.
Yeah, this is not art. People that work at Subway make more art than you do.
This is art, man. Can't you see? You are not. This will go into the Art Institute of Iowa.
Thank you.
Right now.
Excellent example. Everyday experience. Beautiful.
Is that porn music in the background?
It's sensational. That's why it's so.
There's a sensation happening, that's for sure.
You know, I know a great shrink that I think we should get in contact with.
Does it come with a straight jacket? Alright, okay.
If you guys are convinced that this last one will
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I can't wait for
Alright, now let's just skip to the last one. Let's skip to I can't.
Next example. Art.
so beautiful. Oh, goodness. You're watching beauty.
The fucking banana! Jesus Christ!
Don't you understand the transition?
He's chasing a dog with a banana.
It's art. It's
Now, hold on. I have one question. What does this program do that iPhones don't?
What do you mean?
everything. An iPhone can't
What do you
do this.
mean, iPhone?
What is even an iPhone?
What is an iPhone?
Shut the fuck up, Dale, asking questions. iPhones do this already. As a matter of fact, every smartphone ever right now does that thing. This does that thing. You are horrible. This is great. You got a banana. You got a banana.
Are they not wonderful, folks? Are they not wonderful? And people say you can't get a good education at a junior college, and they prove them right. So, right now, before we end the show, I do want to introduce all of our featured comedians, our players. I want to start out with